Well, it's the big show. Hey, it's Sunday. And I mean, I know it's 10:15, but I figured they would just come on and have a chat and play a little bit of CMS because we like this game. This is when people just go, "Oh my god, you're live on Sunday." Yeah, I'm live on Sunday. I wasn't going to be, but I just got to. I'm to a point where I'm sitting there just going, I've got nothing else to do. I've recorded all my video bits and pieces, and now I'm just sort of like, I don't know what to do. Anyway, I'm just putting some music on. There we go. It's all good. So the idea is just, yo, Kian Walker, what's up? Thank you very much for kicking by. The idea is I'm just going to take one of the cars out of my garage and customize it through and just basically build it. It just gives me something to do for an hour, and I wasn't going to sit here and do it on my own. I get really bored really quickly, let's put it that way. So yeah, it's all good. Anyways, so I got to choose a car. Bum ba-dum bum, and it's whatever. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do the Ferrari, and we're just gonna sell it. Let's make some money. Move car number one. It's all good. So yeah, I've recorded up a video today. It was all right. The downside to the video though was like it was the Holden. That's the next one I was doing, the Holden Effigy, and I tuned the engine as best as I could. I sat there for ages, really sort of like trying to bring up the gears, making sure they're all fixed and all the other stuff. Did it work? No, I couldn't get over 323 miles an hour, and it's like I think there's specific engines that can, and they have to have all of the like the bits, basically, if you know what I mean. So the reason why it wouldn't go above is because it hasn't got as many booster parts on it than, let's say, my Bel Air. So it's just trying to find those right cars, basically. So yeah, tonight is just chill stream. If you've got anything to ask, questions, bits and pieces, doesn't matter, chuck it down in chat. Until, if not, I'm just going to sit here and just build this car. I'm going to build the Ferrari. According to, I can't remember who put, I think it was Talisa. They said that that mods were disappearing. I'm not sure where they were disappearing to, but they all seem to be still there. So I was alright. Get rid of that. Okay, we gotta go up in the world. Right, let's get this off.
From Red Bull, this is Beyond the Ordinary.
Why is the sky blue? Oh my god, I actually watched a video on this the other day. It was all to do with like the flat earthers having a go at atmospheric bits and pieces and so on and so forth. It's something to do with the particles in the atmosphere that basically refract light, so it's a different colour and we see it as the colour blue. But that's just how I think that's pretty much how it came apart. Because this was I think I was watching one of these like flat earth debunkers, and they were just like, well, yeah, you know, this is why the sky is blue, yada yada, and the flat earther was just sitting there going, no, it's blue because, you know, that's just the colour of the water, and then it's just, oh no, it's not, it's not. Yeah, I watch a lot of like flat earthers getting debunked. Simon Dan, one of my favourites that does it. One of them is called Flurspective. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of him, but he used to be a flat earther. His name's Ranty, and because he used to be in that community, and now it's like he basically makes videos that debunk everything he was ever told in the flat earth community, and it's so funny because the thing is none of them can deny what's been said because they've all heard it, and now we're hearing it from the inside perspective. It's So funny, and it's so good at the same time. Dennis Fraser, good afternoon, buddy. How you doing? I'm doing alright. I just figured that I'd come on here for a short stream. I mean, it's nearly 10:30 now, but I don't normally go to bed till midnight, so I just figured I'd come on, finish up the Ferrari that we bought the other day. It frees up a bit of space in the garage, gets me a bit of extra cash, and I can put it towards the whatever car I pick up next for customization. You know, I've got a couple of cars already lined up for videos and stuff. I did a video today. I'm disappointed that I fully customized all the tuning parts for the Holden Effigy, and it still wasn't as good as my Bel Air, even though it had a 1400 brake horsepower, well, a 1400 horsepower engine. I couldn't push it any higher. It only tuned up 100%. It didn't tune up 111, 112. So it's missing. It's almost like the engine isn't as, like, there's not as many parts to the engine as there is on like the Bel Air's version, which is the V8 OHV 2 carb, which means the carburetors can be done up, the fuel filter, all the filter and stuff can be done up. And this one doesn't have that, so I'm looking for a modern car. Like, I think, I can't remember who was in here yesterday, but they were just like, yeah, if you pick up the Spectre, that car will do it. It's like, okay, cool. So I want to see the difference between that engine and the one I took screenshots of it today. Timothy Wolf, what is up, dude? And if you haven't noticed, my voice is going. I'm not sure if it's maybe because I've been, in fairness, I've been yelling for a little bit. I'm still having trouble with transmission. I don't know. I'm doing all right with transmission tuning a little bit. One guy on Reddit was just like, well, what you got to do is the first 3 gears, you know, put them up to, like, I don't know, because most people are using tuning gearbox, are using a tuned engine. You put the first, like, 3 gears within the 100 to 200 mark, and then all the others you build up within the 30-mile-an-hour radius afterwards. It's like, okay, that's cool, but why isn't this car, which has a 1400 horsepower engine, why is it not doing what I expect it to do, you know? So it didn't make any sense to me. Like, I got it up to 230 odd miles an hour. It's just like, as soon as you hit like 300, it doesn't speed up as fast anymore. It's like, oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one I did today. So the Effigy, which is the one that I picked up last night, had a 704 horsepower engine. I tuned it up to 1428. I put a custom gearbox in it, 3-starred all the tuning parts, and it didn't kick past 320 miles an hour. So I was a little bit disappointed. But I sold the car, made the story of it, you know, so it's all good there. You know, my profit was 125,000, so I'm alright with that. Oh, Jesus. Like, click on engine. Dismount. There we go. Oh. I don't play with gearboxes. I have them for whatever they're set to. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's just one of those things. I'm trying to understand more because I want to understand it. I'm just dumb. But yeah, the way that he explained the gear ratio he puts into the car is, pull out. Oh, I got to drain the oil. So the way that he says it is like, because most people are using a tuned engine, so all the parts up, so it's got a fast acceleration to it. So you'd have your tuning at about 2.5 to 3, and then gear 1, 2 and 3 are within 100 to 200, and then gear 4, 5, 6 and thereafter are down to like within 40 mile an hour difference on each gear because of the click. Yeah, so that was my frustration. I think it's just down to the limitation of the engine and, well, the gearbox and the engine itself. So it's I don't know. I think you have to have a specific engine to do it. But that, I had the 704 one and it just didn't want to go anywhere above it. It was weird, you know. But there you go. We live and learn. I'm getting better at tuning though. Right, pull that out. Should have taken this off. But yeah, it's very odd that I'm on a Sunday night. I don't normally do this. It's just, I don't know, for some reason I just wanted to, so I just did. But this one's just gonna be a restoration. I'm just gonna put it back to where it should be. And the other thing is, like, I want to do a 20 grand project, like, so I take a car and I can only spend 20 grand for the car and all the parts, but there are a couple of things I wasn't, like, good with. Like, number one is, when it comes to doing a 20 grand car, do I have to include the paint job and everything else? So everything I spend on this car has to accumulate to 20,000, right? I'm pretty sure that's how I understand it. Do you know if they fixed the bug with the Dodge Charger mod car? There's a bug. Didn't even know there was a bug, mate. Is that the 71? Because I don't know. I haven't done one of those yet. Right. Let's go and wash. Scrub it up. Then again, a car that does more than 200 miles an hour. Yeah. Nah, you haven't missed much, John. Don't worry, mate. Just chilling tonight. This is, as I said, I don't normally go live Sunday nights, but I've done all my recordings. Now I've just got to edit it through, ready for like Tuesday. I should be able to get it finished and everything by tomorrow, happily. It's just, I'm just bored. I'm sitting here. The telly's off. No one else is around me. The kids are in bed, and like I'm watching Netflix. Just like, you know what? I could just be online and just be talking to people. You can wash it, but you can't detail it. Very interesting. No, I didn't know. Sorry, buddy. I know, stupid question, but you do have the car wash, right? I have to ask these things. Thing is, if it's a problem with the mod itself, then it comes down to whoever made the mod. So, yeah, you just have to be with them, basically. Send them a message and just say, can't do this. There's probably like messages on that car in the mod section, like cannot detail, and they'll look at it and go, oh right, okay, cool, and then it'll get updated. I almost made this a subscriber only chat because it's Sunday, like subscriber Sunday. So if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're liking the stream and all the stuff I've done on the channel, hit the subscribe button, because you know you can become part of the hybrid clan without having to, you know, to become a member. Anyways, on that note, I'm gonna go and repair loads of stuff. Repair. This is the most sociable. Dude, it's the same for me. Like, because of COVID, like for the last year and a half, I haven't really been outside. You know, I go out to do like the local shopping and that sort of thing, drop the kids off at school, but then nothing else. But now Kerry's going through chemo. I have to be really careful again, which means I don't go out. I don't talk to anyone. My social life basically is live streaming and talking to my brothers and my family on the internet, because my parents live too far away, so I can't just go around there for a cup of tea, you know. It's like, oh man. So yeah, I phone my mum up once or twice every week, have a chat, catch up and everything. My brothers I talk to on PlayStation pretty much every day. That's my social life. Facebook, talking to my mum, and talking to my brothers on PlayStation, and talking to my wife on Facebook at the moment. Yeah, I can wash it when you deturn. You can't do anything else. And have to start the game again. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, check the mod notes. I mean, there's always a discussion under every single car, so there may be like known issues with that. Then people are like making the modder aware. They're normally quite good at picking up. It's depending on who made it. I mean, if it was lit, he'll be like straight on it, like straight away. He'll be like, yeah, okay, I fixed it. I remember everything he's ever done is like bang on target. Every single time he's done a car, it's done. If it's got problems, it's fixed. There's never ever an issue with his stuff, I don't think. There's been a couple of modders where they've created for the game and then they've done a disappearing act, and then mods have basically just slid under the radar and then just died off. The one that I always wanted back in 2018 was like get like 30 cars in the scrapyard. For me, that was ideal. I could choose whatever one I wanted. Ah, cheers, man. Yeah, I spend a lot of time just not doing a lot, but because it's mainly because I've done everything for tonight. Like, I wasn't gonna start editing now because that would take me past midnight, and it's like, you know what? No, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm gonna take the kids out tomorrow, go shopping, come home. They can mess around in their room and watch TV and all the other stuff like they do, and I'll start my project, and that'll be finished by tomorrow night, and then that'll be ready to go out for Tuesday, and then I'll do another one. So I'll record Tuesday night, going into Wednesday, edit through Wednesday and Thursday, release on Friday, and there you go. That's literally my schedule every single day. Right, now we get to put the Ferrari back together. So I'm basically just going to put as much together as possible, and worst comes worst, I don't have the parts, I have to order them through, and it's all good. But yeah, because of like the amount of spare time I get, well, I say spare time, looking after my kids, like between them, like asking me to do stuff and like play with them and stuff. Yeah, that's I'm normally editing videos between that time. I'd like the junkyard to be where the cars are lined up in. Yeah, so I bought this up in the video because I was talking about the auction house, and I think the video is called "Excited About Going to an Auction." So I went to the auction, and then whilst I was like looking over a car, it was like maybe they could have something like this in here as well. So you'd have the auction, which is where you just go to pick up cars. You have the scrapyard, like the scrapyard is now, and then as a third option, you have a boneyard, and the boneyard has like different sort of condition versions of each car. So let's say that you're doing, you know, a Ferrari, like the one I'm working on now. So you go to the boneyard, and there might be like one or two Ferraris kicking about, and they've all got like different variations of damage, like sideswipe, T-bone, you know, just pure crumpled. And each one of these cars has got like it's got all the bits on it, but each one's like different conditioning. So instead of going to a scrapyard and picking out just random bits, you can find the car you're working on, and if you can find it, then you might have the chance of finding a part that you can work on. You know, so you might need like, you know, you might need the specific body type for that car. You go to the boneyard, there's the car amongst all the other stuff that's laying around, and you're like, hey, cool, if I can take this off, and if it's like in good quality, you can take it off and repair it instead of hoping to find one in the scrapyard. You know, that sort of thing. That was the idea that I had in my head for it, and it made sense to me when I was talking about it. I don't know if it did to anybody else who was listening, but yeah, I thought it was a good way of doing it, because then you're always going to find something you're looking for, or you might have a project car going on that you've set yourself a challenge you can only buy from the boneyard, and every time you go there, obviously you're going to find a car that you like, and then it's like, hey, I need to take like this part off of it, buy that, and then go off. At least then you know that you're getting the parts you want, instead of maybe it might be in the junkyard, you know. If that makes sense to people, that was my idea. If that ever comes out, yeah. Well, no, so like so you've got a scrapyard as a scrapyard. There's bits always laying around. A boneyard is like, it'll be a massive field with like 300 cars in it. So scrapyards, I've been to like scrapyards like the one in the game, but I've been to scrapyards where the cars are laid out, and they call it a boneyard because you pick the bones off the carcasses, and that's where it comes from. So it's like, hey, I need that door, click, and you take that door off. Or I need this, click, and you take that out. And then you walk out with scrapped parts that you can repair and put into your projects, but they are specific to that car. You know, that's where I'm going with that. That would just be how I would do it. But that's just me, you know. It would be cool. I think it would add a good variation to the game, personally. But again, that's how I see it. I am just a lonely YouTuber with ideas. You know, if I had the same sort of numbers as like Diesel or Dre or anyone else, then you know companies might actually listen to me. Yeah, well, it's a pick yard, so yeah, I call it a boneyard because it's taking things off the bone. Cool. I need wheel bearings. Wheel bearings. We need to 4 of those. I'm gonna take 4 of these as well, even if I don't need them. The boneyard would reset. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you would, let's say, every like 2 or 3 like trips to the boneyard it resets, or it could be like the junkyard, it just resets every time you go there. So you never know what you're ever going to find, and I would see that as an interesting idea, me personally. Craig, thank you very much for subscribing. Dave Bechel, thank you very much for subscribing. Boom to you guys, thank you very much, guys. It means a lot, it really does. Right, so we need one of those, a shed ton of those, one of those, and one of those. Unless these are all right. Oh, that's okay, cool. Right, that's in dire need. Carla Freeman, thank you very much for kicking in. Most appreciate. And by the way, I know I warned about this the other day, but if Hydroneer 2.0 comes out, there'll be a shed ton of videos of that game coming out as well. And the reason why I'm warning you is because I know a lot of people like subscribe because of me doing CMS, but I do play other games. Alright, I need springs. Springtime. Time. We need caps now. I'm playing the career mode. It can be hard sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I that's why I made an entire guide for it, because I want people to enjoy the game instead of suffer, and I know what it's like. That's why I made it. Let me suffer for you. You watch the video, realize the part you're missing, and it's done for you, and you can just move on with a happy, smiley face, and it's all good. Homeless Mike, kaboom to you. Thank you very much for kicking in, my mate. Right, now we just get to put all this. Oh, did we buy the upper arms? No, I don't think we did. Do we have any upper? Yeah, we actually have them. I didn't buy any rubber bushings either. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm alive. Let's put it that way. I'm tired, but I've been tired all day. I've got to be honest. I should have got up this morning and taken a sneak. I really should have, but I've just been sort of drearing it all day. So I'll get through it. I'll be fine. No, I'm really not. I'll be okay. Yeah, I always am. So I do use like, they're not energy drinks so much because they're not fizzy carbonated full of crap, but I do use Sneak because it actually is not too bad. I mean, it's still pretty bad for you, but it wakes you up a bit quicker, which is quite nice, especially when you're waking up when you go to bed like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, and then like your kids wake you up at 5, and it's like, no, I'm done. Like, my body just doesn't want to do this anymore. Look, CMS might have drawn me here, but I'm like, cheers, man. Much appreciated. So that's good to know. It's like, what I tend to do on here is, so how my brain works when it comes to playing a game. It's, as a YouTuber, I work on how many videos can I splash out on a game before I get bored, or before I cover everything. And with Hydroneer, if you've seen any of my stuff before this, like my Hydroneer stuff goes from 1.2 to 1.6, and I covered basically everything in the game as much as I could, and that's what I will do probably again, because when 2.0 comes out, that game it's gonna change completely. So yeah. Scrapyards until health and safety stamped on it. I used to be exactly like that, just called up. Yeah, I mean that's what they used to be like around where I live. Like you could go to a scrapyard and you could just run through and it wouldn't matter if you just, you know, brushed your arm against something metal. But yeah, scrapyards in the UK are exactly the same. It's all law and legislation to try and keep people safe. And it's like, no, we want to go scrapping. I didn't mind that too much, but I mean, yeah, I can see it like coming from like when I was a kid, like there wasn't a lot of health and safety around. Health and safety ruins fun until someone gets hurt. Like when I was a kid, I never used to wear a helmet on my bike at all. Like when I was a cyclist, when I used to cycle everywhere instead of owning a car, I never used to wear a helmet. Nowadays, it's like, oh, you're not wearing a helmet, that's bad. It's like I've never worn a cycle helmet. I know it's bad, but you know, it's health and safety. It's just, it went a little bit OTT a little while ago, didn't it? I mean, I agree with wearing cycle helmets and shit now, but like when I was a kid, we never used to wear them. You explain that to a Gen Zer. It's like, yeah, we never used to wear cycle helmets. What? Yeah, never. Oh, Rick. Yeah, I finished the car today. And it did not go over. I'm not happy. It never went over 230 miles an hour. Not happy at all. When I was growing up, that was fun. Old man in fixing a car. Oh, man. See, when I was a kid, we just got into trouble. Like there's a couple of incidents in my childhood where I remember it because it was painful. Like one of them was like when I slid a good couple of feet on the side of my face. That was nice. The memory of it hurts. It really fucking hurt, but like it will never be one of those memories I forget unless I end up getting, you know, Alzheimer's disease or something. Did I buy these? I can't remember now. I think I bought the springs and the caps as well. So let's put those together as well. Join. Doom. Yeah, there we go. The only problem with your boneyard idea of the game has a limitation of how many functioning cars in a single... No, not really. So, later, when CMS 2018 came out, someone put a mod in the game where you were able to put like 30 cars into the scrapyard. It was a mod that basically just extended the scrapyard. It extended all the spawn points, so every single spawn point in the scrapyard was a car, and it had all the parts in the scrap piles as well. And it was like, it can be done, but they want you to grind the game more, so you play the game for longer. That's the whole point of it, you know. But that was the whole thing with that mod. It was like, I could go into a scrapyard and I could guarantee I could find one of every car that I needed or wanted at that time by just going to the scrapyard with that mod, and it'd be just like everything is in front of me, you know. And that's why I liked it. But you know, if it happens, it happens. I don't know if it will, but I think Diesel. I asked Diesel about it. He said that the person who made it literally just stopped updating it as the versions of the game went up, and it just became an obsolete mod. I was like, oh, bit of a shame. Good day, sir. How you doing? Ready? I'm starting. Yeah, my voice is going. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and just go... It's going to be fine. I just got to remember, have a sneak when I get up in the morning. It'll be alright. It would be cool. What would you want to see in this game like a mod? to be honest, one of the things I want in this game has literally just been released into 2018, which I have no idea why they decided, hey, we got an idea, we're going to make this a thing where we're going to update 2018 with our brand new game out. And basically I wanted a hot rod mod pack where I could do like hot rods and rat riders and all that sort of stuff, and it's like, yes, this is, and then Playway up on Facebook went, check out this brand new DLC. I was like, cool, oh my god, hot rods, yeah. And it just went 2018. I was like, you fucking twats, like, you've just released a brand new game, why aren't you making DLC for this game? No one's really playing 2018 unless you've never played 2018 before, and when you bought 2021 you got that game within the bundle. No one's playing it really, and it's like, why didn't you just update this one? Just give us the hot rod pack and I'll be happy. So yeah, any like anything that I can hot rod, I would, because I've got this thing at the moment. I like hot rods, so as I watch a lot of like Gas Monkey and things like that. So yeah, hot rods all the way at the moment. That's what I want. Simplicity. And we haven't got anything to. Okay, so does that mean that rim's in good nick? Because I need like 4 of them. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we need 2, 3. We need 3 of those, and we need 4 of those.
Upgrade to premium and unlock access to ad-free
Okay,
music.
the rim shop. We are just absolutely blitzing this back to bog standard. So 20-inch rims. Oh my god, Scoop. Here we have it's probably a mod one of the devs are using the game. Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the hot rod thing is something that it was made by a person. It wasn't made by a company. It was. Give me a sec. I'll actually try and find it. Facebook. And I'll just go and look on Playway's thing. There you go. Skibbity So it was made by a person called. Sorry, it was Hot Rod DLC CMS 2018, created by Petard Games, Game Formatic Group, which is like. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I would really dig it, but it's just they're only releasing it for pissing 2018 at the moment, which sucks. So 20, 45, 35. Okay. I can't remember. My brain just went blur. 2, 4, right, 20, 2, 4, 5, 35. Right, so we need 4 of these. 4 size 20s. 245 by 40 or 235. Oh my god, my brain! Come on, you twat! Work! Right, install. Ah, you. It's a 20-inch rim on a 20-inch tire. Did I buy the wrong tires? I clicked the. Oh my god. How did I click? I clicked one up. I just bought a set of tires I don't need. That's fine. 20, 245. I'll just buy another one. 20, 245 by 35. Done. And now we'll do it again. Install. What have I done wrong again? Oh my god, my brain. Seriously. $20-inch rim. Oh. What? Why is that one working and the other one wasn't? I think many companies and players are creating many scripts. Yeah, I mean, so there's another game coming out called Car Detailing Simulator, and I basically get this feeling they took that it's like they've been handed the asset machine from Playways, and it's like, we need you to make a game based on like ammo. Because since you guys mentioned him, I've watched his videos, and it's like, okay, yeah, I get the reason why this is popular, and I guarantee he'll promote the game as soon as it starts coming out. But I think it's like an asset game where it's all the people from, like, they get the assets from Playway. Playway put it out to somebody. The person put the assets together and build a game, and then Playway promote it. Mr. Morano, boom! Thank you very much for kicking in, Boone. But yeah, I think that's how it works, and I think that's why. I think that's honestly why Car Detailing Simulator is going to be like all the cars are the same names as we've been playing with on here. They're all very, very similar in look, you know, that sort of thing. So I think that's the asset machine that they're using for that game. It's good though if you like cleaning cars. I gotta be honest, it's a bit like how Markiplier, he's talking about the like the power washing game, because he's been playing that solid. And worst part is I've watched all of his videos, all for like 40-minute videos of just him washing shit. And I have sat there and watched every single one of them, and it's like, you know, this is therapeutic for me. Yeah, that's the. I did it on a live stream a couple of months back. It's called Car Detailing Simulator, and literally, you take a customer's car and clean it. That's the whole game. And you upgrade your equipment, you upgrade your little garage area, and I was like, hey, this is alright. Talisa, welcome. Oh yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It sounds like it should be a really crap game. And I get it, because that's what it sounds like. But when I played it on the live stream, it was just calming. And I think it's because I've got like OCD tendencies. It's just, it has to be done. But that sort of like, it's like therapy. So it's like Power Washing Simulator. So Power Washing Simulator is like, you've got like a power washer, and you're cleaning houses and cars and playgrounds and everything else. Go and watch Markiplier. He's been playing it religiously, and it's like it brings him joy and happiness, because it's like it's cleaning stuff to make things look nice. And it's like, you know, it's really weird, but it does work at the same time. Like I said, I don't get the reason why, and then like when you play, it's like, actually my brain's calming down, and I think it's a good therapy. So if anybody has like anger issues, or you're stressed out after a long day, Power Washing Simulator or Car Detailing Simulator, that sort of thing, it might just help you just chill. We need to strip all this down, clean it up, and then rebuild the engine. And I've got about an hour. Easy. We can do an engine in like 20 minutes. Depending on my kids. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not everybody's cup of tea, let's put it that way. I can guarantee you that. Like, not everybody's going to sit there and go, oh my god, I must play this game because it's amazing. But yeah, it was weird. Like, I played it. I didn't have high hopes for it. I didn't even know who Ammo was at the time. But I think it was Homeless Mike. He said, yeah, you got to check out this guy called Ammo, because that's basically this entire game. I was like, cool. I checked him out. Does exactly what you do in the game. You detail cars. Right, back in a sec, guys. My kid's just woken up.
Creating your dream bathroom comes with some choices. Some for you, some for them, and some for everyone. From the unbeatable clean of classic clean toilet paper to the ultimate comfort of supreme quilts, Andrex has a product for all your family's needs. Complete our Andrex Clean Profiler questionnaire to find your perfect Andrex Clean and receive a money off voucher. Andrex, clean is a feeling. Tap now for more.
Elevate your food this summer with boursin cheese. Dreamy and creamy yet wonderfully crumbly. Bring it to a barbecue. Spread it on buns. Or smother it over sizzling corn on the
See, told you it was him.
Unwrap your culinary creativity and say,
But yeah, when I looked at the game, as said, I just thought it was going to be like well, crap. You know, oh, it's just a demo. It's not gonna be. But it's just weird that it was sort of addictive. But yeah, so when it comes out, I want, in fairness, I do want a copy of the game, so I'll probably end up like scrounging off a key mailer. Another one is Tune My Ride, which looks a little bit like Pimp My Car or Pimp My Ride from like the old MTV show. So yeah, that's one I'm looking into personally. What's the other one? It was a camper van renovator. So sort of what Neil does, like the whole restoration of camper vans and stuff. I was like, hey, this could tie in quite nicely with his channel. But yeah, so there's a few games coming out that I'm keeping my eye on, and then like there's some really random ones as well. So that'd be pretty cool, you know. We shall see. There'll probably be like the story missions, like the actual the cars he's done for his channel, which would, you know, I think that's just how the story would go. But yeah, so I'd probably look at that. I know it probably won't do as much. Yeah, camper van. I think it's called Camper Van Renovator or something like that. But it's on my wish list. We need a monster garage style game. You mean monster trucks? So does this game have like random bolts break? No. So what this game does is it has, so normal bolt is yellow, which is what I'm doing now, and then you get the orange one that you can't undo until you put WD-40 on it. Man, I think that would be like the next. I can't remember who was talking about. I think it may have been Diesel in his video. He was just like, "Hey, the next update they're going to be putting into this game, we'll have to break bolts," and they'll be like, "Yeah, you get to order like 300 new bolts because you broke them all." You know, I was like, actually, I could see that happening in future games. You wanted realism, you keep losing your 10 mil screwdriver or whatever. You know, shit. I've lost it again. And then you have to go. If he was going to like True Simulator, it'd be like, now you've got to like scour across your like workshop floor trying to find your spanners and stuff. Well, yeah, as I said, if they went down that route of like true like realism, yeah. Well, okay, cool. I've never heard of the program, so as I said, I watch a lot of reality car programs, but I've never heard of Monster Garage. Now, I read an article. It came up on Facebook as one of these like spammy links. Yeah. So you have to go and even buy another one, or you have to fish it out with a magnet or something. But I was reading this thing. I was like, why counts customs is fake? I was like, all right, so you're probably going to tell me stuff that I already know. Like one of them, all the people Danny knocks on their doors and they're all pre-negotiated. Yeah, they are. I mean, not being horrible, nobody is stupid enough in America to knock on someone's door and just ask if their prized possession of a car that's on their driveway is. It's like, seriously. Have I ever played Wrench? No, because I like my sanity, and I saw that game. I just went, I think I'll stick with CMS, because like I'm not very good with like real life engines. I'm okay with them. I know if something goes wrong, I know what it is. I don't know how to fix it. But I looked at Wrench and just went, this is like the next evolution of driving me mad, because it is real. Basically, it's taking apart literally everything in a car just to get to one tiny thing. It's like, I think I'll just stick to, let my mechanics sort out shit. Because I only ever go to one guy now. I don't go to like multiple like garages in the area. I go to just one guy. Yeah, I know, but it was that what because it's yeah, I know it's CMS and stuff. That's why I don't want to play it. I'm not condoning it as a bad game. It's just not for me. So when it comes to it, it's like it's a TV show. It has to be scripted so they know how they're going to edit the show, right? The customers that are going to come in, they're pre-arranged. You know, they've probably got them on their books. It's like, this person wants this job done, right? We could film this. We can get the car. We can get the parts. We're all good. We'll set it up. It's filmed. It's all right. Danny's going to do a couple of tours around Vegas. He's going to go and knock on a couple of people's doors. He knows where he's going because it's pre-found, you know. They've probably driven around and scouted the cars out, and then the studios have gone, right, okay, so we're going to be doing this. And the entire article was like everything that you know about reality TV shows. It's like, yeah, this is what happens and everything. It's not just like random, because if it was random, it would be fecking boring. I mean, that's like taking... I mean, if you want a reality TV show, you're watching one. This is reality. This is me sitting in my living room talking to you, live streaming a computer game. Welcome to reality. It's not scripted because I don't have a script. If I had a script, why would I be doing a live stream? That's just retarded. I just do things as I go. But a reality TV show, let's say you wanted a reality show about me, it would be me sitting in this chair for a couple of hours in the morning into the afternoon, dealing with my kids, getting angry that all of a sudden I've got a ball slapped in the side of my head, putting out the washing, cleaning up after my kids, and then sitting down and just going, please let them go back to school. That's my life at the moment. That's reality TV shows, not set up instances, but... You know, that's the joys of reality TV shows. Every single one of them set up. Mate, if I pre-recorded and scripted everything, my videos would be amazing. I've never scripted a video in my life. I've bullet pointed things. I've never scripted them. That's why I go off on so many little tangents. And that's why there are so many edits in my videos, because I've just gone off on some weirdo chat. If only life was scripted, I'd tear the script up. Be like, nah, I'm not doing this one today. This is shit. Because it probably would be. Liar! Right, we're going to need... piston. Probably gonna need piston rings, definitely. And we need pistons. That's okay then. But yeah, this is just a one fix thing tonight. Lovely. But yeah, if my streams got as busy as they did the other day, I might put it up to like subscriber only. If life was scripted, I'd be an actor without a job. Yeah. Same. You know, if it was scripted, then I hate the scriptwriter. They fucked up on my script. So what's going to happen to you, right, is you're going to be working, and then all of a sudden your wife's going to have like a breakdown. You're going to have 2 kids. You're a full-time carer. So what's the rest of it? No, that's basically it. Alright, cool. So yeah, you're also going to start a YouTube channel. What's YouTube? And then, you know, I'm going to have to get like props from the person who's going to like tell me how to do a YouTube channel. And then, now you've got to listen to this guy for a little bit. Oh, what? Sit in your chair for 12 hours. You know, your wife and kids have gone down to your mum's. You're going to sit in your chair for... Okay, I can sit in my chair for 12 hours. I'm all good. Yeah, no, whoever designed my script sucks. Do do do. Oh no. Do 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 do. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, we're gonna need one of those as well. And one of those. Cool. Right, to the shop. We need one of those. We need one of those. And we need one of those. Fan dabby doozy. Right. Stick that on there. Stick that on there. And stick that on there. And then we have lots of things stuck on there. Yeah. Rewrite. I don't like this bit. Does anybody else watch Viva La Dirt League's D&D channel? That's how I would imagine a scripted life. You get like multiple choice, but then you have to roll a dice. And if you do, hashtag epic NPC. I do like their stuff. I'm a massive fan. Entertaining as shit. Well, entertaining is amazing. It is fantastic. Don't give me that crap there, matey. I'm gonna slap you in the face. Alright. Electrics. Spark plugs. I need 8 of these. Not 9, just 8. Do do do. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Stick the manifold back on. Oh yeah. What am I forgetting? Oh, that's what I forget. Okay. Oh no! Oh, I came out of it again. I know. You don't have to do that. I know I don't have to do that, but it happens. Well, this should be a good payday for this. This should be a good payday. I won't have to worry about money after I've done this. As this is just pure restoration, I'm not too worried about like making it 100% 3-star parts. This is just a full restoration. Get the Ferrari done. Get it out of the get it out of the shop, and then should be like 500,000 in then, and then we won't really have to worry about any money going out of the shop. I still haven't made my money about how to make shit, how to make money really quickly without doing anything. We're basically turning it into Chop Shop Simulator. Hey, that's another one we're getting next. When that comes out, I'm playing that game as well. Oh no, we need ignition coils as well. Thankfully the fuel rails are repaired, so we'll be alright there. What about the throttle? We're all good with the throttle, baby. Cool. Right, stick this one on as well. And then we're almost done. This car is almost finished. It only took us like near an hour. I found a Lamborghini and I'm trying to get it to have a 3-star engine. Yeah, it doesn't really go very fast. I did it. It's a little bit of a letdown, in all honesty. Yeah. Well, in order to earn money in this game without doing anything, take a customer's car, strip it like completely down, and then just carry on. And then you just leave the shell outside, and then never give that customer their car back because there's no parts on it. Or, I mean, what you can do is fix it up later and then get paid for the job. Oh, come on. Electronics. Ignition cores. We need 8 of these. In order to do the Lambo, you need about 18,000 scrap. So, about 50 grand just to buy every single pile of scrap. You do like 4 or 5 journeys. That's roughly how long. That's roughly how much each car will cost you. Just to do the effigy today that I did 3 main trips to the scrapyard and spent 20 grand a trip picking up scrap. Oh, did I just put that on there? It's not a full part. Yeah, that's what I thought I did. So yeah, that sucked. But yeah, it costs about 50 grand in scrap to do an entire car. That's how much it cost me to do the Bel Air, at least. And all the story stuff that I put into it as well. In total, I think I probably put about £70,000 worth of scrap into that car. And then it costs about 18,000 bits of scrap to do it. And it's not worth it. That's the thing. Unless you're a collector and you're going to keep the car, never to sell it ever, then it's not worth doing a freestyle car. I will stand by that statement until the test of time. I really will. It just drives you mad. Like, you'll get so far into it and it's like now it just becomes a chore. I mean, yeah, at least do it once, but then you'll know how bad it is. There we go. Yeah, well, yeah, with the engine as well. I mean, if you want to go true 3-star performance, you rebuild the entire engine, but then you have to put in all the tuning parts as well, which cost you extra cash, and then that's fun as well. And you are just sitting there after the end of it. I mean, how much is it worth? And then it's worth like 40-50 grand more. It's like, yay. You know, you spent all that time doing basically bugger all. It sucks. It really does. There should be more of a reward for putting that much effort and time into a car, but there just isn't. Yeah, we've done everything. It's all good. So who's hoping Logan Paul, not Logan Paul, Jake Paul gets knocked out tonight? Oh, I just pulled it out. Install, yes. Because he's got his fight tonight. I hope he gets knocked out. I hope this guy's not just talking shit and be like, yeah, he's going down, and then it's just the same fucking crap fight. I hope he's true to his word and he's going to knock the fuck out of him. I'm waiting for someone to hit him really pissing hard and just knock him out. I've never been a fan of Jake Paul anyway, so... Right, let's buy all this shit. Bum 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 bum. I just hope it happens. I hope that the worst part I find about him is he's like, I'm trying to change boxing. It's like, you may be trying to change boxing, but man, it's like you're just giving it a worse name. Well, no, the worst part about those fights is that, so the reason why Jake keeps winning is because the people he's fighting aren't fighters as such. So, I mean, the last person he fought was a retired UFC fighter who is way past his prime. And, I mean, the guy that he's fighting tonight is a UFC champion, and he's only 40. But he's, I mean, he's giving it all the talk. I hope it's real. I hope he knocks Jake out. You know? But I've got to a point where I'm just being bored by it. It's like, Jesus, can someone just fight him for real? And I'm hoping is it Woolley? I can't remember the guy's name now. It's Tyrone, Jake Paul versus, it's Tyrone Woodley. And what time is it in the UK for this fight? And I mean, for all the from all the promo that's going on, it doesn't look like it's going to be as scripted. You know, I genuinely think that Tyrone's just pissed off with it all. Now, obviously, like Mayweather he did it for the money, genuinely. He knocked him around a bit, but then didn't knock him down. Yeah. And he's increased he's upped his body weight to his 170 pounds now. Jake Paul is near 200. He's like 196. And I really, really hope that it's not just the same old shit. I don't want it to be the same old shit. I just want it to be a fight. And I think if you put Jake Paul in a fight, I don't think he's going to last too long. But it's a script. I wouldn't say they were scripted, but I think the people that he has fought so far, like apart from Mayweather, I think Mayweather was literally just like, it doesn't matter what I do, I'm just gonna fucking kill him, you know, and like pat him around a bit, and then pat him, and then just walk off, and they're like, hey, cool, it's the end of the fight, cool. I've just got paid like 70 million or whatever he got paid for it. But then when it comes to Woodley, I think he's genuinely in it to like take him out. I hope so. I hope I'm not wrong. Right, fuses. Yeah, I think if Tyson wants to fight him, let him. And Tyson wouldn't do it for the money. Tyson would do it just to hurt him. He really would. But I don't know what time it is for the UK. I'll just catch up on highlight tomorrow morning. Like I'll wake up and just go, okay, who won? And then I just want to see a picture of Jake Paul laying on the floor and be like, hey, you know, someone actually did want to hit him. I don't know why I just bought that again. Oh, did I put the right one in there? And there we go. Apart from the fuel tank. and the body kit, obviously. But yeah, rooting for Woodley tonight. I didn't want to put. I wasn't going to put money on it just in case it's like, if it's just another scripted fight, I don't want to lose anything on it. You know, it's just shite. But I just hope it's real this time. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to buy the thingy for it. Oh no, I have got a pump. That's cool. I think we're done for all the parts. Now we just put liquids in. I watched that video of it was like the face-off one-to-one like chat, and you just saw Jake Paul just sort of like he was doing the same thing he always does, takes the piss, blah 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 blah. But then like other people rose to him, you know, they were just obviously because you're getting paid to fight Jake Paul, you know, it's going to be a massive paycheck because of how much money he brings in. Like the last fight Jake Paul fought in, like. It was a $17 million card. So everyone on that roster got paid a shed ton of cash. At the end of it, Jake Paul got paid $65 million for the whole lot. Because it's his promotion. He's putting it all together. He's putting up the cost. So he got paid a shit ton of money for it. So, yeah, I get it. They're getting paid more than they would in just a regular fight. But I'm hoping Woodley is just like, yeah, I'm going to get paid for this. But I'm not going to go easy on him. I know Mayweather did. Mayweather made the big mistake of going easy on him and just patting him around until the end of the fight. I hope Woodley is just like, you know what? I'm going to get paid for this. It doesn't matter what I do. Screw it. If I hit him, I hit him. If I win, I win. If I lose, yeah, it's a big embarrassment. But Jake Paul's out to try and prove that he's a boxer, but he's never gone through the amateur circuit. Now, it's disrespectful, I think, for the sport. Genuinely, I'm not even a boxer, and I feel like if I was a boxer, I'd be sitting there just pissed off. You know, someone else, like, you know, any boxer goes through all those like amateur fights, building up their rank and building up their experience and this, that, and the other. And Jake Paul's like, yeah, I've just got a couple of million here. We're just gonna like buy out a venue, and I'm just gonna put my own thing on, and you know, I'm gonna fight a YouTuber or an NBA person or, you know, a retired has-been, you know, and that's it. He's done. The retired, I can't even remember his name, but he literally just took one punch and just fell to the floor, and he was smiling because it was just like, oh, I'm laying on the floor. Oh no, oh look, I just got paid for just getting punched. If I was a boxer, I'd be pissed off. I really would. Right, we need all this, I think. I'm just gonna buy them.
I love rugby. When I run fast on that field, there's nothing like it. I feel on top of the world.
From Red Bull,
So we just bought
this
2.
is Beyond the Ordinary.
In this episode, meet Carlin Isles, the fastest rugby player in the world who said no to the NFL. Listen now and follow us so you don't miss an episode.
Hey guys, it's Billie Eilish. Listen to today's top hits, a playlist where hits are made, only on Spotify.
I think that's everything. Oh, interior. Do. But what else is on your mind, guys? Are you looking forward to going back to work? Because if I was in your position, I wouldn't be. In all honesty, I didn't mind working. It was just one of those things. I'm okay with where I am, even if it's not like a full-time job. I like that one. We're all good with that steering wheel. Do. Interior addition. There we go. here. Add parts. There we go. Front bumper. Is that the crap one I would have just put on anyway? Going back to work, I'm still waiting for to get a day off. Oh man, I feel for you. Dude, the person that made this mod is amazing. I like this. I don't have car part 3. What? Oh man. So you can't even just take time off to like stay at home for a week? Or am I not understanding that properly? Because I've never been on holiday. If that helps. That's sweet. I like that. Right, so we just wait. We just need the trunk window. And I think we're done. Pretty much. Paradox, what's up, dude? Yeah, I've just read that. Okay, I think we're done. I mean, done. Done. Did we put edit? Yeah, we did. Is that everything? Okay, maybe not. Coils covers, ignition coils. Did I not? What? Oh. Oh yeah, we didn't put them on, did we? Silly me. I can take Dr. Sick Day. Ready to... Oh, you're on call. You're okay. Fair enough. Yeah, that's shit. And if you've got an HGV license, people like the UK needs HGV drivers at the moment. Like a good 20,000. But we knew it was going to happen. We knew it. Rear license plate. Is that literally the only thing I'm missing now? That's a bit crummy. Oh man, license plate. I don't want to do an Albanian plate. Oh, yeah, there's now Alfa Romeo plate, but there's no Alfa Romeos in this game. I feel like I'm betrayed. I like Alfas. The downside to Alfas is that they use Fiat parts. It's the only downside. Cool. I think we're actually done this time. Yeah, we're done. What car is best for high... okay, so you're looking for a... You want to find an engine that's standard to 705 horsepower. The worst part is that if it's not a modern car, you won't reach like anything higher than 225 miles an hour. There's an electric Alpha. Oh, is it? Okay, I haven't seen it. Right, to the paint shop. No, that's the car wash. You know what? I'm going to try something here. Like, do metallic. Good evening, Kenneth. Thank you very much for kicking in. It's a shame I can't, like, accentuate bits. No problem, man. Thank you very much for watching, mate. It's most appreciated. There we go. I like the green tint that goes through that. That's nice. Yeah, so when it comes to engines, let me just hook this back to here. So you're looking for, and I know it sounds weird, right? But you're looking for, let me just go create. And we need the one that starts, it's 500 and something horsepower. So this engine is one of them. The other one is that one, the Supercharge. And basically, if you're able to get hold of a modern version, which is in the Spectre, which I believe is a Ford, it will give you an engine of 704 horsepower. And then when you go to modify it with tuning parts and 3-star tuned bits, you can push it up to like 14 to 1500. But it has to be a modern car, because for some reason the gearbox I had in the effigy, which was this one, it was one of these big bulky ones. This one, that gearbox, I could gear the car I could gear the car really well, but it still only got to 230 miles an hour. I was like, ugh. Yeah, just supercharged with tuning. Yeah. Right, let's move this outside. So Bay 2. So that car is supercharged and tuned. That it's got 327 miles on it. So how much is this worth? Money! 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 There you go. We bought that car for 86 grand. We spent 100 on it, but we made 218,000 in profit. We're all good. Cha-ching. Of course I want to sell it for that much and have like lots and lots of money. But this one, I'm pretty sure I screwed up a little bit. So just quick. I think I messed around with the gear ratio too much. Can't remember. So speed track, because I think I pushed a button on it and I think I reset it, but then I can't remember if I have or not, which means I can't remember if it's how it should be or not, which sucks. Was a good payday, yeah. There you go. The only how I got 327 out of it is I did a rolling start. And the boiling kettle commences. But yeah, there you go. 326 now. So I've done something. I've altered it a little bit, and then now it's like decreased by 1 mile an hour. But I can prove that I did it in 327 because I live streamed it. And it was all good. But yeah, that's where that goes. So that's my. I'm never selling this car because it took too long to build. So the problem with building a 3-star car with a 3-star engine is you need a shed ton of money to put all the like scrap parts into it, and I'll never sell this because it's not worth it. Like, that's how much that car's worth. 121 grand. So that's a 3-star with a 3-star engine. This is a standard, and it's worth 71 grand. So 71,000 there, 121 there. So an increase of 50,000 by just putting 3-star parts and 3-star engine and tuning up, and it's like, it's not worth the time. It's really not for me. And that's why I have two of them. This is why when someone comes in and goes, is it worth doing a 3-star car? These two cars are proof that there's not a lot of reason to do it for these ones. Chris, how you doing, man? I'm actually, where are we now? We're 11:30. So we've just finished a Ferrari. What have we got left in the parking lot? Civic estate. I should just sell this. It's my old man's car though. I like it. So still got to do a 7. Still got to do the Civic. Got to do the Judge. Got to do the van. Just quick. Let's go and see what's in the auction house. Nice catching up, and I'm calling. Yeah, I'm not a problem, man. I think I'm gonna go to like 1 or 2 auctions, and then I'm probably gonna call it as well because it's getting late and I've got to get up. I'll be up early as well, so it'll be crap for me. There's a lot of Volvos in this auction. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 Ford F100s. Game's trying to tell me something. It's like, buy it. Look, there's another Volvo. Tesla, Toyota Supra. Oh, ZJX. Test drive the wagon. Oh man, it'll be horrific. What is an Ouroboros? It's an infinite Ouroboros. That's what Ouroboros means, isn't it? It's the infinite circle. Oh, and it's got a supercharger in it. Dude, 50 grand for this. 50 grand. And it starts off with a 600 horsepower engine. That would just hurt so very, very much. So the other reason why I'm getting a few more powerful engines like this is because of the tuning packs that are going in through the Steam Workshop. So keep your eyes on those. But if that's right, and this is the supercharged engine, starting at 600, this could break like 1300, which means this could actually be a contender to go be better than my. It could be better because it's using the same gear makeup as the Bel Air. This might be worth buying as a Where's the gearbox? The V8 OHV. Pretty sure we could tune this the same way as the Bel Air and maybe able to get a bit more out of this. You know what? I'm buying it. That's a project for a live stream. That is.
Hey guys, it's Billie Eilish. Listen to today's hits, the playlist where hits are made, only on Spotify.
Give me a sec. Let me win this auction, then I'll come back to chat. There we go. I don't think it's going to get 400, no. I don't think it's possible to hit 400. Hello again. Last night I found a Land Rover pickup in the junk auction, and it's amazing. Put a supercharged V8, almost 1300 horsepower, almost does a wheelie at the... Nice! A Land Rover pickup? You mean that Land Rover? Can you put, oh, you can put a V8 in it. Oh, dude, you can put the supercharged in there. That's sick. Nice. Oh yeah, because they actually do one without the back end, do they? I haven't found it. Oh, it's the 18 van. That Cutlass is going to be like... I'm going to go to one more auction and then we'll go and buy a small car. But yeah, I think that's going to be my project for next time. I'm going to have to go and get some scrap now. Oh, nice. 298. That's impressive. Especially for a Land Rover. I see Land Rovers all the time and they do 50. They don't do anything else. But that's cool, man. You gotta do a video. Nah, I'm at the moment I'm sort of stuck in what I'm doing in my head of like videos and stuff. I could tell you them all now with just the cars that are in the garage. So let's go in here. Oh, there we go. There's the Evo again. There's the Lambo again. And I've already got one. I've already got one of these in garage. That's the. I've got the actual Snoop Performance one as well. So this is like, I have one of these in the garage ready to be done up because it's gonna be for a video. Yeah, sick. Snoop. This will be fun. I'm looking forward to doing that. Look, so that's actually, apart from the rust and the broken windows and stuff, that's actually my dad's first car. Volvo Estate. Yeah. I'm stuck in my head 24/7. It's just not a nice place to be sometimes. Right, let me just come out here. And what I'm going to do is I'll show you what I'm getting up to. Back. So, the video that I recorded up today, I'm going to be editing through tomorrow, and hopefully putting that out for Tuesday. And that's the Holden Effigy because it's such a cool looking car. And then we've got, where's my parking? The Honda Civic, that's going to be for like the movie collection that I'm slowly putting together as like part, like a series. And that is Hector's car from Fast and Furious because he drove a 92 Honda Civic. The Evo 7, that's Too Fast, Too Furious. That's Brian's car from that film. The Pontiac GTO is the Judge. If I have to tie it into a film, it would be what was that film called? Oh fuck! The guy literally he tried to lose his virginity with a woman over, and the car got stolen. Oh, piss. Hold on. GTO Judge films. Not The Last Ride. Sex Drive. That's the one. Then. Oh, dude, I don't grow the mustache. I don't like it. I really don't. It gets irritating and it gets stuck in food and it smells. And then I don't like it. And this, the GMC Vandura, is the closest thing I can get to the Scooby-Doo van, especially with the decal. So, that's the next load. You gonna do any Bond cars? Are there any Bond cars in this game at the moment? Let's have a look. James Bond cars. James Bond all cars. A Toyota 2000 GT. That's on the list. I think they've put that in there as well, haven't they? Where's my chat gone? Oh no, I've lost YouTube. It's there. There's YouTube. You can also do the 18 van. Yeah, I know. I was actually just in the auction where they had one. So yeah. So what they've got in there, they've got the Sunbeam Alpine. Obviously, that's not in the game yet. It may be the Bentley Mark IV, and that's not in the game yet. The Aston Martin DB5 isn't in the game yet. The Toyota 2000 GT is in this game. Yeah, that's in this game. You could probably pick that one from. Let's go and have a look. Auction now. So we're looking for a Toyota 2000 GT, either scrap or non-scrap. Done the DeLorean. There's the Holden again. Yeah, it's got the replica engine in it. Oh no, I gotta be honest, it's not worth doing.
When I run fast on a field, there's nothing like it. I feel on top of the world.
From Red
This has got a 694 supercharger engine.
In this episode, meet Carl and Isles, the fastest
Dude, that
player
would
in the
rip.
world, who said no.
That's more powerful than the GT I
Listen
just
now and
bought.
follow us so you don't miss an episode.
And it's a cleaner engine in the other car. We could literally take the other. We could
Hey guys, it's Billy
do
Eilish.
some damage with these ones.
Today's top hits, a playlist where hits are made, only on Spotify.
Yeah, it's tempting. I mean, it's eating stuff, but that's a full engine. All we'd have to do is just restore it. Yeah, I've already done one. Right, so Steve, I picked up one of these last night with a 703 engine. I souped it up to 1428 and it didn't go past 325 miles an hour. I was pissed. Just didn't do it. It was 101% tuned up, 3-star parts, and it didn't break 320. Not 325, sorry. This is tempting because most of the main car is here apart from bodywork. And that's a 694 engine, so it is tempting. This is a Honda Civic V8. Hold on. I don't know, man. I'd put everything on there. But I think it might have just been because it was... I can't remember the car. Give me a sec. I'll actually bring up the screenshots. Yeah. Give me just a second. Video recordings. Everything together. Okay, it's not that video. If I can pull up my video for it, finished engine, strip down, hold and finish. So I think this is a screenshot. Right, so let me just pull this down to this screen. Minimize, bring down, turn this off, display capture. Right, that's the wrong screen. This one, right. So this is the car. This is the Holden 2005 Effigy. This was the final amount. So this is me taking. All this gets cut out of the videos, so you don't ever see all this shit. That was 705, and it finished at 428, and that was literally it. It didn't rip any harder than that. But it's only the V8 supercharged. So So I don't know if that started off as a 703, but literally 1428 was as high as it went. So I don't know if the engine you had was different to that one, maybe. But I replaced everything, and it finished up at that. Just didn't want to go any faster. Just had to get the axle rod off my truck for junk. Yeah, next month. Ah, fair enough, man. It's all good. But yeah, I posted up a message in Diesel's Discord. I don't know if you're in there. I don't know what it is, honestly. You had 121, so yeah, I think it was your engine. Was it the V8 DOHC one or the 2 carb? Because that engine I had, it didn't have it didn't have some of the wires. Like I could show, yeah. Let me try and find. I've got to find the video again now. Right, so it's in here. Yeah, so 101.99. Was it that engine? Not a problem, Rich. Boom. Do you get to drive the car around the track? Yeah, you can drive around the track, but you wouldn't drive one of these around the track. This will kill you. You'll slide out so much. And then, like, that's the gearing I was using for it. And it hit. It's non-carb. So just that engine. So what the fuck did I miss? Because I did everything to that one. And it does me head in this. Same engine. Right, so engine stripped down, finished engine. Right. There you go. The funniest part is I can show you everything I did to this car. So there you go, look. So all those pistons are all done up 3-star. The flywheel goes on, that's 3-star. The alternator's 3-star. It's all tuned parts. The engine heads were 3-star. They're like 10% add-on. I even put an air filter in it. And then, because I had to do another fuel, I had to do the fuel line on top because there were 2 of those. So I did that. Went to the junkyard, bought some more junk. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, that's it. So you've got the alternator that's done, the manifolds are done, all the ignition coils and all the spark plugs were done, the power steering pump was done, the engine heads were done. Everything I could 3-star was 3-starred, and it's like and then the gearbox, the flywheel, the clutch plate, they were all done as well. So the reason why I record like that is if you watch Markiplier's videos, how he does them is literally he does that screen split. So you've got the camera and then you cut the camera onto another layer and then you can move the camera around. I don't know, man. It's just really weird that I pulled the same engine and then it doesn't work. I mean, this is I've never done a V8 Super Tech Mark II before, so this could be interesting. I think we'll buy this as well. Maybe annoying, dude, but he's got 30 million subscribers. But the reason why I did all the Let's Play stuff way before is because I was learning how to edit like his editor, and it's a little bit more work, but you get to control where your camera goes, which I actually like. You know, so I can, because obviously where I am on the screen, it stays there, which I'm covering up things. But yeah, being able to have that it's all good. Yeah, I'll buy this one. So I'm going to buy this one as well. Just going to end up buying like all the cars in the auction. I'm going to go to bed in a minute. Just keep buying it. I'm going to lose the auction now. No, I'm not. Give me a sec, guys. I'm still trying to win an auction whilst trying to switch screens. There we go. Do you mind? I mean, is it possible if you could? I know it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Can you join my Discord and just send me screenshots of the engine and stuff, and I can go from there. But I just don't understand it. It's like I did exactly the same as that car, and yeah, it just did. I just don't understand it. Is this a big boy edition car? Come on, let's have a look at this. This is a 703, and this is the D. See, it's the same engine, the D8, the Supercharge. And the gearbox is just a standard V8. It's like, but it's a lot of money. Actually, it's not that bad. It's 56 grand. Maybe. I mean, the effigies are like, is the weight a factor? Because the effigy should be lighter than the Bel Air, but the Bel Air just ripped it apart. Tempted to buy the Challenger though and just whack this up. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy this car as well. I've lost my YouTube window now. There we are. Right. So we'll receive that. We'll put that in the garage. Cheers, man. Much appreciate it. Yeah, maybe. So if I get hold of the effigy out my garage and put this out, and put the Honda Civic here as well. So we'll put this on level 1. Then I will bring because we're going to be taking up a lot of space here. So it was the Holden effigy, because that's got a 694 in it. Link in the description box below for my Discord. Put that on number 2. Right. So all the cars I'm going to be working on are literally going to be out the front. This is going to go to my parking for now. And then we'll go to the park, and then we will bring home the Honda Civic. That's the green one. That's the 673 engine. So we'll bring that up as well. Because you can't race them. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. It just means I have to sit here and customize them all. And the Oldsmobile Bel Air, and that's a 600. So I'll take that as well, just because it's bitching. Because that's got a supercharged engine, and that's a 600. And I thought, hey, that'd be alright. So that's got the V8 2-carb supercharged. This has the V8 Super Tech Mark III, which is a beast, and we'll take that as well. Oh yeah, I'll fix up all 4 of these cars. But here's the big one, right? So this, how many DLCs does this game have? 2 official at the moment. So this is the replica. This is 694. And this is the Mopa edition of 703. What would have been nice if I had to find another one of those with a 7... Actually, I want to go... I need to find a 703 effigy, you know? And I've just gone to the wrong place. God damn it.
Hey guys, it's Billie Eilish. Listen to today's top hits, a playlist where hits are made, only on Spotify.
Can I put the motor in the blue one? Not really, no. It has to be, you have to able to engine swap, like an exact model. The ones that are listed. There are no cars in here. I've never been in the scrapyard where I've never seen a car. Oh, there's one. Howdy. Right. Let's go back. Yes, I want to leave. So the only way that I'd be able to swap out that engine from the light blue one is if the other car can actually take the engine in. So I'll show you what I mean. So we come out here and you take this one, which is which is using the V8 2-carb OHV supercharged, and over here you could only engine swap. Well, you can't engine swap with this car because that's a modded livery. It's a modded sort of livery for the car that it's only available on there. But you could put that engine. Oh no, you can't put it in here because this is a modded one as well, and so is this. You can only use the V8, this one and that. So yeah, you can't swap the engines out because they're. It's not a livery. It's a setup. So that car has that engine, and you download the setups that people are putting into the game. Basically. Right, let's go to the car auction. See if we can find an effigy or another car with another supercharged engine. That's just how it works, man. Can you take the modded one into can you take the modded one and put it into the... No. Joys the game, man. I want to find another one now. I want to find another effigy with the same stuff I had last time, and then I could do both up the engines at the same time and then see the difference. But it's because I've already gone through it. It's just it bugs me that I do exactly the same and then I get a different result, and it's like, but why? Why is that giving me a different result? So I don't know. It's very obscure. I've done a Diablo. I did a Diablo off stream, so I actually did it in my own time. That's a performance. That's out. That's out. That's out. That's out. That's out. So there's another Ouroboros. This would be 600. Well, this is the scrap version. There you go. So I could take the engine I've got in the good one and put it into this one, but that's because this car is programmed for that one setup. There's the pickup one. There you go. One pickup Land Rover. Nice. Yeah, basically. This is a supercharged, yeah. 316. See, it's the same with this car because this is like literally down to this setup. So you can only use that engine in this one car. Peace out, man. Have a good one, dude. Literally, I just want to. No, come off. Now click out. Yes. Now click out again. No, I don't own them. These are in the auction. You can just look at anything. That's how the auctions work in this game. You can look at all these cars and you don't have to own them. The ones that are in my garage, the ones I now own. So that one I own, that one I own, and the two at the front I own. I'm just as said, I'm just trying to find out one thing to rule them all, and it has to be an effigy, and it has to have a 703 engine. And then I'm going to customize both. I want to customize it up in front of, and have it on the stream and go, right, this is what I've come up with. There it is. Is this the 703 version? If it is, I'm going to buy this and screw the other one off. That looks nice. 694. Smeg it. Nice and clean though. That's what the scrapper one will look like when I'm finished. Oh, okay, no problem, dude. It's just going to be backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards until I find the car I'm looking for. Or I'm going to go to... it is getting late. It's now Monday. One more trip to the junket. One more trip to the auctions. And then I'm going to head off for the night. Boom, Billy. Thank you very much for subscribing. Most appreciated, matey. Car auctions. Billy Dean. Not my son. It's just a person that subscribed to me. Sorry. It's now loony hour for me. It's the replica, but what's the engine? Bloody supercharged one. Oh, hello, it's the V8. 694. Jeebus. The infamous one more time. It really is, because look, it's the second effigy that's come up in it, and it's taunting me now. It's just annoying. It's that annoying. It's biting at my soul, basically. Just subscribe. I agree. I was going to do, as said, I might just start doing like subscriber chat only on Sundays. So you literally, on a Sunday, you would have to subscribe to the channel to chat. It's just been one of those things in my head. Oh, come on. So there's the Skyline 2000. That's James Bond's car. Set a time deadline. Alright, 5 minutes. This is gonna. This is why I want to get it done, because it's gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna plague you until you die. Gonna play Farming Simulator 22. No, I'm not. I'm not playing Farming Simulator. It's just a game I can't get on with. I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's just not for me, basically. And mods, I hope. Yeah. I play with mods. This game needs mods. It makes the game so much better. It's not here. It's not here. Nice to see you, brother, Magnus. Thank you very much for kicking by, man. It's most appreciated. I know. If I gotta be honest, if my wife was here, she'd be like, "Are you gonna come off now?" It's like, no, I haven't found this car. Well, you can sleep on the sofa then tonight. That's probably. I can't end up on the sofa. Oh no, I went to the junkyard. Ever tried Project Zomboid? No. So I'm very, very specific. Now I'm losing conscious. I'm very specific about which games I play on this channel. When I come away from here, I play whatever. But I haven't played Project Zomboid. And you can tell I'm getting tired as well, because my voice is starting to really deteriorate. Which means I'm like, hey everyone, welcome to the Hybridsteel stream. I need to come out of the junkyard. It's crap for doing this. Michael VX, what's up, dude? I'm doing alright. I'm just killing myself. I need to find one specific car, and I cannot find this one specific car. It's a little bit annoying. Just a little bit. This I need to find. You know what? I'm just going to sell this one off. Don't care. Just sell it. I'll take the loss. Oh, I'm actually going to make profit of it. Fantastic. I made $3,000 by not doing anything. Cha-ching. Car auctions. Said the guy who can sink hours into Car Mechanic Simulator but cannot get far. Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Like, it's what floats your boat at the end of the day. But I'm looking for one sodding car now, and this is pissing me off. That's right. It's just annoying. Come on. One car to rule them all. I need to find an effigy with a 703 engine. And that's it. That's all I'm here for. I apologise for everybody who's watching this going, what are you doing? Because you're not actually doing anything. I'm actually not. I'm looking for one sodding car in this poxy auction so I can go, I'm going to go to bed. And then I'll kit them up and come back in a couple of days and go, what is the difference between these cars? I'll even sit there and I'll scrap parts just to make this bastard work. Cooking simulator is fun, especially VR. I don't have VR. The car go vroom vroom, hook hook crash. Yeah, it does. Come on, you purple bastard, where are you? Because that's the colour of the car, isn't it? It's not here. So many Vipers and Corvettes though. Next. So is there a dog pooed picker upper sim yet? No, but there's an animal shelter game coming out. You might be able to pick up poo there. No problem, man. Peace out, dude. Have a good one. And enjoy yourself. I'll probably still be sitting here like, I can't find this car, like next time you join. Not a problem, matey. Fist bump to you. Thank you very much for kicking by. Maybe it's in Lawn Mowing Simulator. Lawn Mowing Simulator. That's one I haven't played. I got declined for that game by the developer because I applied for it on Keymailer. I was like, "Hey, Diesel's played this. Other people played it. I could play this as well." And I got declined for it. I just went, "Well, I'm not buying your game then." I wouldn't have bought it anyway if I'd got it for free. But I wanted it for free because I knew I wasn't going to buy it because it's There is a game. There is a game for every job nearly now. There's a lot of games that are just like menial jobs. Oh, the Nova. What do you mean the 1054 edition? Is this like you fucking what? Oh, okay. I was going to say, if they had a 1054 engine as standard, I'd buy it. Yeah, there's been a couple. So Bum Simulator came out last week. Hobo Tough Life, that came out a little while ago. And that's the one I bought. And man, that game was hard. Not even joking. It was a beast. It was like the foreign... Basically, it's a foreign game. And you had to survive as a homeless man. But it was... You know, you were checking payphones for change. You had to do little jobs to earn bits and pieces of money just so you could end up, like, maybe getting a cardboard box to sleep in. That sort of thing. Hobo Tough Life is a bitch of a game. It was good, though. But it was horrific. Because you would die. Like, first couple of days in, you're dead. Basically. And then you get respawned and you lose, like, 5% of your stuff. It's like, crap. So you just don't want to die again. You end up dying quite a lot. Yeah, I've played it. I played it on this channel. There's also a Streamer Life Simulator. You can play that one. I played that. I've done YouTube Life YOLO or LOL. And YouTuber Life 2 comes out this year. I was thinking of picking it up just because they're just fun little games. I'm never going to take them seriously, but they're not bad as like mild entertainment. It basically takes the life of being a YouTuber and makes it fun. Because if you're a gaming YouTuber, this is your life. Sat in front of him on it. Hey! Oh, it's the replica. Damn it. Damn it. Please have the other engine. Not that engine. We're looking for one car. And we're so close because that's that one. I need the effigy other one. Basically. I've played a lot of the simulation games. I play a lot of... I think this channel is mainly like... It's mainly simulation and tycoon games. They're the sort of game I enjoy. You know, I used to play a lot of Call of Duty and a lot of first person shooters, but I gotta be honest, I can't keep up with it much anymore. All my motor skills are dead out my hands. Hey, I think I found it. I think I found it. I think I found it. Ah, yes. Come here. Yeah, are you the one? You are the one. Right, you're coming with me. I don't care how much this is gonna. This cannot cost me $500,000. Alright. I need this car. Is there a midwife simulator? I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't. I'm buying this car. It's gonna cost me a shit ton of money, but I need it. It's painful watching this tick up and be like, shit. I mean, admittedly, the last one I bought was like 39 grand because I bought it cheap. Right, we found the car. Now, I want to... The worst part is, all I want to do at the moment is just check the engines are exactly the same, and we can go from there. That's all I want to do. And then I'm going to fully customize both of them. So, yeah. Okay, so it's not so much as how much I like the Holden. It's a prove. I've got to prove something. So this engine is exactly the same as this engine. All right. Now, this does 703 horsepower. Factory torque is 640. On here, it's 640. But when I customized this car, I couldn't get it above 320. But according to... I can't remember his name. Steve Taylor. He did the Charger and managed to get this up to like a higher end car, basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to customize both these engines at the same time, modify all the parts at the same time, which is it's going to take me a freaking age, basically. But the idea is to try and test the reason why this one didn't do as well as that one. That's all I did this for. That was it. And all my money is now tied up in that car and this car, and so yeah. So I'm going to put this on ramp 1. Because I'm going to enjoy doing that one up. And then we're going to put this one on ramp 2. And I'm going to enjoy doing this one up. Or I could probably flog this off for a bit more cash. How much is this worth now? I'm going to make 8 grand if I sell it in its current condition. This will... It's probably worth a look. Oh, there you are. I can make money out of these. But I've never done this engine before. So that's why I bought this one. Because it's got a 673 it's got a 673 horsepower engine, and this one is one of the modified cars that's just gone through as well, and this has got a 600 horsepower engine. So I just figured, screw it, I've got 2 project cars, and then I've got 2 projects of things that I want to sort out in my brain about why it didn't work in the first place. Because he said that with the Charger, this got 121% tuned. With the same engine, this only hit 101%. So I'm not sure where the 20% difference is. So that's why what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip the engines completely out of both the cars and figure out where I went wrong. That's as simple as it's going to be. Right, we're going to sell all this shocking crap off as well. There we go. Oh. Yeah, now I'm going to go to bed. But yeah, so project car, those 2 I'm going to be stripping off and doing stuff. And then these 2 I'm going to be repairing and doing up, so it's all good. I can't break 338. Yeah, well, this is the thing. So that's 327. Yeah. It's...
Hey guys, it's Billy.
You found the 438 in a scrapyard for 40k. Not bad. So that's 327, and this is a... That's just your bog standard. This goes up to 1,150. And that's the 2-carb OHV supercharged. So if I'm able to get 327 out of this, I should be able to get more out of the bigger engine. That's my thinking. But I mean, this is 744, pounds. But that's tuned 111%. So I'm expecting an extra 20 miles an hour out of these, because they're lighter. So this is lighter than that, but that outperforms it. I couldn't get this because it only tuned up to 101%. I couldn't get that over 325 miles an hour. So my Bel Air is still my fastest car at 327. So there you go. It's all strange, all weird, but at least I've got my projects now and it's all good. So guys, thank you very much for joining me. It's now Monday morning, 20 past midnight, basically. Thank you very much for kicking by. It means the most. This wasn't meant to go on that long, but it did. It's all good. I'll see you all hopefully next Saturday for a live stream. I'm going to be working on these over the next week. I should have 2 videos coming out next week. One coming out hopefully on Tuesday, one coming out on Friday, and then back to normal. So streaming Saturday, and I'll see you all then. So thank you very much for popping by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed this, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification button below for all other updates. I'll be back here with a brand new video, live stream, or whatever else I do on the channel. Until then, peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. I will, I'll see you all later. Bye bye for now.